take us through your journey, your business journey. But before we go into the business journey, we want you to tell us about your journey before you started in business, because I know you're from Nigeria, Africa. We both have a similar story. We all came here as young people to study. So tell us, how did it all start? How did the journey start before you went into business?
All right, thank you. I've always loved business from a very young age. I've always loved anything to do with business. And that's because my late uncle was the sole distributor of Peugeot in Nigeria.
Okay.
Dr. Bayo Fash.
Okay.
And so the reason I actually love business was because he was extremely rich then.
Okay,
and
so you wanted to be like him.
I wanted to be like him.
Okay.
I used to come home with Mercedes-Benz, come to visit a Mercedes-Benz, and his house was,
wow.
Compared to ours, you could smell money.
This guy live in mansions.
Yeah, mansion, he had it all. So, that actually inspired me from a very young age. So saying that, when I came over to the UK, it was actually to study. And I got here and I got a job with a company called Radlett, Ownpack Limited in Radlett. And
was that before you started studying, or after?
No, that was after I studied. I studied mechanical engineering.
Okay, so yeah, so tell us from when you did the study part.
All right, okay. I studied mechanical engineering and then I graduated in 1992. I wanted to go into, I wanted to do my master's, which my family come from a family that love anything to do with education. So, like, I've got sisters who are doctors and brother with the pharmacies. We got solicitors. So,
wow. So academic family.
They are so
Are you from
rooted.
Ekiti, by the way?
No. Oh, what are you trying to say? I don't know what you're trying to insinuate. But I'm from Ilesha, actually.
Okay,
Ilesha, yeah. Okay. And so at that age, actually, I wanted to study business management. Like I said, because of my uncle, that was what I really liked. But there was no way I could tell my dad that. No way. I knew it wouldn't fly.
Okay.
So with a solicitor in the family,
you wouldn't go to university to go and study business.
No way. I knew it just wouldn't fly.
Okay.
They thought of even telling him, but actually that was what I really wanted.
Okay.
Yeah, because
to do business,
to study business.
Okay.
From that very young age, I really wanted to badly, but I knew my dad wouldn't let me. So with a doctor in the family, like I said, solicitor, lawyer, pharmacist. So I knew it was either engineering or accountancy.
Okay.
Those days they would dictate what you study. If your dad wanted to be a doctor, you
have to be a doctor.
You be a doctor.
You don't have a say in the matter.
You don't really have a say. I'm sure you can relate.
Unless you want to go hungry, yeah.
I'm sure you can relate to what I'm talking about.
Oh, definitely.
Exactly.
Definitely. Yes.
So accountancy, I wasn't too sure. I was good in science, so I decided to do mechanical engineering.
Okay.
So that was what happened. Obviously, I finished and I was meant to come over here to do my master's, and in the process, I got a job. My brother's friend came to me one day when I just got here, and I was still waiting for the admission.
Okay.
I applied to a uni in Middlesex, and so I was still waiting for the admission. And he said if I wanted to work at his workplace as a laborer, instead of just sitting down at home. And I was like, oh, why not make extra buck for school? I gladly embraced it. I went with him straight away.
Better to have some money in your pocket,
some
change in your pocket than nothing.
Exactly.
Yes.
We were lifting heavy furniture and machineries. And that's what I used to do, load everything. And so I was there, and during the course of working with the company, the chief engineer resigned. I can't remember his full name now. I remember he was called Gilbert. Gilbert. He was a very old man. He worked in the company for about 40 years, and then he resigned.
Okay.
So I heard, because I was working there then, and then I asked the supervisor if it was okay for me to apply, and he actually said, oh, why not? So he told me, he gave me time, said go up and apply. I went there.
Apply as what?
Apply as
a normal,
as the maintenance engineer.
Okay.
From a laborer.
Oh right. Oh
I
wow.
think he didn't really mean it. He was actually he
just saying
he
it
said
in passing.
Yeah, it was kind of mockingly, like, oh yeah, you, like you,
apply now,
engineer,
apply
yeah,
now.
go and apply.
No,
yeah, he didn't really.
That's sad. That's sad.
Yeah. He saw it as
like a joke,
like a joke, because I heard later that it just because he was shocked.
He regretted that you even applied.
He was shocked when he had got the job.
My God.
He was shocked.
Oh my goodness.
And he showed it even. So I went up there.
Hide it.
Yeah, he couldn't. I went up there and I applied. I applied, and I mean, I was the only. I'm gonna put this in. I was the only black guy, you know, and I was the only black guy there. And funny enough, I got the job.
Wow.
Because I was as a very young man, I was the thing is up to now, I believe in my ability, and I don't limit myself.
And when you want to go for something,
when I want to do something,
go for it.
yeah. My brother would say I'm crazy and aggressive, but only in that aspect. Other areas, I'm a very calm and cool guy. So don't see me on the way and go like that guy. Oh, it's no. I don't have that trait in me. So
you're a bit of both actually. You're gentle and you're
business wise, I'm aggressive. Yeah.
Yes.
But out of business, the coolest person you can ever meet. So that was what happened. So I went to cut it short. I went for the interview, and I got the job.
Okay.
And so that was how it all started. So I got the job and I started work as a maintenance engineer.
Okay.
Later I got promoted to the.
And what did this company do? What?
They manufacture. They actually design machines for companies.
Okay.
But they don't
heavy machinery kind of.
No, it's more machines for furniture companies.
Okay.
Furniture, textile at times.
Furniture makers.
Furniture makers, yeah.
Okay.
They like to say what it is it's more like remodification of machines. So say a machine is designed to make a square plate.
Right.
And you go like, oh, I don't want it to be making square plate. I mean, nowadays technology is improved now. You can use these were the days before computers.
Right.
So what we do is, instead of making it to make square plates, we can redesign to make oval plates.
Okay.
So so the machine is already there. We just some might go like, we might design the upper system to say the machine is designed to produce 75 tons per hour.
Okay.
And the client might come to us and say, you know what, I don't want to buy another machine. I wanted to remodify it to make 200 tons per hour. Okay. That's where we come in.
Right.
So we might need to adjust the speed, change the sprockets, change the bells, make it longer, so that it will be able to cope with the new design.
Okay.
So that was what we used to do.
Wow.
So then we obviously had to draw the illustration, and that's where I come in, which I'm very good in. I used to be good in that. I don't know if I can still do it.
All right. No? Okay. Wow. That's fantastic.
So that's what we used to do in the machine in the company, and I used to love it, and I worked very hard for the company. There are times I don't go on holidays.
Wow.
They would not understand why. That was, I loved it. And I would work there till start around 9 at times, finish 2 a.m.
Wow.
They couldn't understand me. And without overtime. And I just enjoyed it. And that same passion was exactly what I put in my business when I started my business.
Okay, good. So before all right, look, this is getting really interesting. All right, before we go into the business part, okay, I knew you had a kind of connection with Germany. How did that start?
All right. I don't know if I should share this, but I will do. Okay, I used to have.
Hold on. Where is this going now? Jesus Christ. going to be quite interested in. When you take us through your business journey. How you got the idea, how you turned the idea into a business, or what gave you the impression that the idea can be turned into a business. Just take us through your business journey.
All right. You see, people go into business for different reasons. I mean, I've spoken to so many people. At times, it might be to do it better. Maybe there's something being done by some professionals and they're not happy and they feel they can improve on it. So some people do that. Some people do it maybe lack of opportunities. Some people do that. Some people do it because of personal circumstances. Some, it might even be, like I said, because they need a job to do. So people go for different reasons. And I went to business because, like I said, I've always loved business from a very young age. At the same time, when you hear my story, you will see it's a bit of all these small factors I've actually highlighted, so you can interpret it to whichever one you think
way you want. Yes,
suits the factor that you think.
Yes.
Okay. When I was working with the company Ompac Limited, I discovered there was a gap in the industry for engineering fabrication. Because what happened was, at times when you see, the engineering industry in this country is dead. Because gone are the days of Martin Saw, when they used to make cars. So it's more of services. That's what we do in the UK now. So at that time, there were times we would need parts. As a chief engineer, I struggled in the UK to get companies to make them for me. I struggled in the UK.
So they were specialized parts. They have to make the parts.
So we design, like, I'm having a sprocket here. I want something bigger. I want something with maybe tighter pitch. And I can't get any fabrication company. I wouldn't be able to. I would be looking, searching. Don't forget, those were the days that you could not get on the internet and Google.
Yes,
and
I just Google, for someone in China or
you couldn't.
Yes.
So it was so difficult. So what I did was, I discovered that was a gap. And that was the idea. I'm like, you know what?
So
I will set up.
You latched onto that.
Exactly. So that was why I said it's a bit of different. So I found a niche in the market.
Excellent.
So I thought, that's what I was going to do. I was going to set up a fabrication company to make parts. And I realized it wasn't just Homepack. It wasn't just the company
that needed
that needed that service. So many companies, because I would go around and I discovered there were so many companies that had the same problem that we were facing then.
Wow.
Parts. At times, so we had to contact Germany, Italy, so many. Even some of the machines we were using were machines we bought from Germany and Italy, and you name it. So we discovered that it was better. I realized that it was better for me to actually set something up, which is what I did.
In the UK.
In the UK. So what I did was, at that very young age, I approached NatWest Bank. So I went to NatWest Bank and I told them I needed a loan. So, and I remember the branch manager, David Nicholas. I'll never forget it. And I'll tell you why I'll never forget him. Because what happened was, they had this business department then in Harrow. And so they arranged a meeting with him. I needed a big loan. I think they thought I had the collateral. They had
all the required
documents to secure the loan. So I was asked
they
to
assumed.
present. They assumed. They assumed. Obviously, they had to treat me. I was a customer. I was a customer, so obviously, I mean, I had to follow the normal protocols. And so I had a meeting with him, and he said I should write a business plan.
Okay.
I should present. So that was me, business plan.
All right.
Like I keep saying.
In fact, you ticked one of my boxes. One of the questions I was going to ask you is, did you write a business plan?
Oh yes, I did. I wrote a business plan, and the business plan. Now it's very easy to write a business plan. You could tap on the internet, and you could get a template.
Yes. Correct.
And you could Google and get information. Even your competitors.
About
you can go in and learn
trends,
about them.
About trends.
Anything you need.
Yes.
I mean, everything is on
Prospects,
the internet
yes.
nowadays. But in those days, it was so difficult. I had to travel. I had to go around. It cost me a lot of money.
You have to physically check out the competition,
check out
and
things,
the customers and all that.
Yes,
Yeah.
I had to go to interview companies.
Wow.
Things today I could do in a day. It took me months.
Wow.
To get information.
Yes.
Anyway,
Yes.
I managed to do it, to cut it short for the purpose of our viewers listening. I managed to get a business plan together, a very good one. Then I had to present it.
Wow.
Which I did.
To the NatWest.
To NatWest Bank.
Wow.
There were about 4 of them there, and I did the presentation.
Wow.
And they were so impressed, they actually clapped for me.
But wow. As in,
Yeah, they did actually. They were so impressed.
I'm too impressed.
I was
clapping for you.
You will not be happy in a minute. You
okay.
hear the story.
Okay.
You're going to laugh at me now.
Okay.
Which is not too nice, but so I did it. I was excited. I was like, yes. Guess how much I needed? The financial part of it.
How much?
I needed close to £1 million.
No.
Yes, this was 1990.
So this is after the accountant had put together all the financial side of the plan.
Yes, the accountant.
And they gave you that figure, £1 million.
Yes.
Okay.
It wasn't quite 1 million. It was 900. Yeah, let's say 1 million.
So people, you heard it. You are hearing these things. We don't make it up. This is somebody real life experience.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I needed close to £1 million. Let's just call it £1 million to make it.
Yeah. What's
Yeah,
a few,
to make it
a few
easy.
£1,000 between friends?
And so they looked at me, and then they said, I remember David Nicola saying, "That was brilliant.
Wow.
I'm so impressed." He didn't know what to say. Then he said, "I really would love to give you the money."
Wow. Flash, let me not interrupt you there. I just got in something from the production guys. They said £1 million in 1990 is equivalent to 2.4 million today. Well done, guys. See, Flash is clapping for you too.
Yeah, that's great. Oh
Wow.
gosh, yeah, exactly.
Well, I know it was a lot of money, but
It was a lot of money.
Yeah.
He looked at me.
Even in today's terms, 1 million is a lot of money.
It is.
Yeah.
Even now, it's still even $500,000.
You have a
It's still,
million.
yeah, because don't forget, I needed a warehouse.
Okay.
You know how much to rent a warehouse?
Okay.
I needed machines. I needed like saw. I needed
It's very capital intensive.
very.
Yes.
All the machinery don't come cheap. Shaping machine. I need grinders.
Wow.
I need lathe machines. You know those big lathe machines
the
to
lathe
make
that
parts.
goes on the track.
Yeah, those machines they don't come cheap, and that was even buying second-hand ones.
Wow, not brand new.
Not brand new, because in Germany I found a company that was able to that would supply transportation as well, coming to install.
Wow. Wow.
Even that 1 million was a very conservative estimate.
Wow. Jesus.
Yeah, so that was what happened. They were so impressed. They clapped for me, like I said. They looked at me and said,
What's your house worth?
I should give them a minute.
Okay.
They checked through my accounts. I had less than £1,000 in my account. And I had no house.
Wow.
I had nothing
Wow.
to put down as collateral. I had nothing
Wow.
apart from my job and myself.
Oh my God.
So he looked at me and said, let me tell you the truth. If I gave you the money, apart from losing my job, they would actually put me in prison. I said,
Whoa.
what do you mean?
Wow.
He said,
that's unreal.
Yeah. He said, it's so difficult. I can't. You have got nothing. I really want to help you. I love your passion. I could tell if you
That he was really he
that
had bought into your vision.
Yeah. He said, I could tell you will make it work.
Wow.
If I had that money, trust me, I will give you the money. I would, and I would invest, and I would run this business with you. I could tell your business plan is very the way you presented as well, but we just have to go by the rules.
Wow.
We can't.
The rules of the bank.
Yeah, the rules of the bank. He said, we can't. I'm so sorry. There is no way we could lend you that money. I said, seriously? He said, yes, seriously, son.
Oh, now you're a son.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
He said, but one thing we're going to do is we will send you to a business school and the bank will pay for it.
You're kidding.
Yeah, they did.
My
I still have the
goodness.
certificate in my office.
Goodness.
But that wasn't what I wanted.
You wanted the money.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Although I did that, I didn't want to do it. I was so dejected. I felt in fact, anytime I remember, I actually cried.
Whoa.
And they all got emotional.
Oh.
And
Okay,
they
you
came.
cried in front of
I
them.
cried in front of them.
Oh
I
my
just
God.
because
Oh my God.
you see, when I did the business, if I now I'm feeling emotional because every time I remember, I cry. No, I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry.
I can imagine. I can imagine.
I did that business plan with everything I had.
Wow.
I spent all my money.
Yeah,
traveling
you were
data.
about to pay consultants too.
If they had told me that they make me feel I think it was communication as well on their part.
Okay.
I'm sure maybe they wouldn't make that mistake now because the way they said it to me is like, oh, we just did that business plan. So to me, my idea was, oh, that's it done. You get a business plan, get £1 million.
No, sometimes it's a ploy actually. It's a ploy on the part of funders or some banks. They might say, by the time they say go and bring a business plan, they didn't factor in the fact that maybe you would do 90% of the work yourself. Because by the time you go to a consultant and they say go and bring £3,000, it would have been a different story. Maybe, you had 1,000 in your account. So
less than.
yeah, exactly. Less than. Yeah, exactly.
I remember that was how he said it. He said, you have less than £1,000 in your account, and you want me to trust you with £1 million. It doesn't work like that, son.
Wow.
So anyway, so that was what happened. And then I cried, I didn't know where the tears came from,
Wow.
I just was so, oh my gosh. So I left, and then I got home, and I said, you know what? I'm going to raise that £1 million. They will not kill my dream.
Wow.
Exactly.
Wow.
So I was so crazy. I thought I could save £1 million. I could actually raise £1 million.
You get access to £1 million.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, the bank just let me down, but it will not kill my dream. So I went home and I said to myself, I couldn't sleep that night. I said, if I went to work the following day feeling I was so weak, I couldn't sleep.
Wow.
So I listed some businesses I could do. So the first one I listed carpet cleaning.
Okay.
Bin cleaning. That I was going to be a delivery driver.
Wow.
Buy a van, do delivery, and a few others. I remember there were up to 10.
10 businesses that you could have done.
I'll be doing on the side of my
to raise the 1 million. To raise the 1 million.
I said to myself,
wow.
Yeah. When I got home, I calmed down a bit. I said, okay, what I'm going to do is I will raise the money. I'm going to start a business on the side. I'll be still doing my 9-to-5 job, and then I will be able to save £1 million, and then go into engineering fabrication.
Wow.
So that was what I did. So I listed that.
Did you put a timeline to it? How long did you think it was going to take you to raise £1 million?
Everything. I did. I had action plan.
Wow.
I had an action plan. I gave myself 5 years to raise. That's raising 200. Like I said, I could be very aggressive when it comes to.
Now this is real. This is a real business masterclass. Business masterclass.
So that was what I did. So I said, I listed. I used to have a guy that used to come to clean my carpet.
Okay.
I used to call him a Ghanaian guy. So we'll come clean it, and then I said I could buy the machine like that, and maybe market it more and get more customers.
Than the guy was marketing.
Yeah, I said I could, do that on the side and make more money.
Wow.
So I decided if I went for bin cleaning, or I would need a van. I would have to. So I decided
it's too much hassle, too much effort.
I just embraced carpet cleaning. I'm like, you know what?
Wow.
That's what I'm gonna do. Carpet cleaning.
Wow. Yeah, but you'll need a van for carpet cleaning as well.
Nah.
Okay, you put it in
You
the back
could buy.
of the car.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was driving a Mercedes Benz. They used to call it V-boot. That was what I was driving
like
those
your
days.
uncle. Like your uncle.
Yeah,
You
like
remember
my
your uncle. You remember your uncle.
So, and the boot was very big, So I would put the machine. I went to buy the machine.
Right.
But before I did that, which is what is very important for people to understand and learn as well. What I did was, first when I decided I was going to do carpet cleaning, I went to JJ Miles in Nisden. There used to be what's it called? Job center.
Right.
Next to Nisden station in those days. And I went to them. I said I wanted a job I wanted a cleaning job.
Right.
They said no, they had other jobs. I said no, I just wanted a part-time in cleaning. So they said they would let me know, and they got one for me.
Really?
Park Royal.
Wow.
I just wanted to learn.
Okay.
I knew it was very important.
Okay, so these JJ Mills, were they like an employment agency or
No,
something?
they had contracts with so many companies.
Okay.
They posted me to Park Royals.
Wow.
I think they're still there. No, Park Royal, they sell Jaguar.
Area.
And,
Okay.
You know that shopping
Park Royal in
center?
North London. Yes.
In North London.
Yes.
So I was there and I worked Jaguar. They would clean the carpets there. I just wanted to learn how to kind of chemicals they use, how to clean properly, so that was why I just wanted to learn training, and very good.
You see, I think that's very key, actually. One of the reasons you have many cowboy tradesmen is because they're not adequately trained.
Yeah,
the training is not there.
Yeah, very important. Up to now, I don't joke with that. I don't joke with, which we're probably going to come.
Training.
We're going to talk about that, I think, maybe later.
Okay.
So we're going to come to that. So the training, very important aspect of any business, because don't forget, even if I had a very important customer, maybe my first job, if I had messed it up, that would have been it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have, so maybe able to get more jobs from there. So that's what people don't understand. They just believe you want to go into business, I'm going to be without even having a clue. It doesn't work like that. So one of the first thing I believe, is equally important as even
get trained first.
Getting as getting the loan or the finance, that's a very important aspect as well. So when I trained, I resigned. I only worked there for 2 months.
Wow.
Part-time. So I'll finish my 9 to 5. Drive straight down there, work there, just get the experience. In the evenings, I'll ask questions about the chemicals, where they get them from, the best ones. I learned Catcher was a very good machine, so where they got it from.
Wow.
I was friends with the supervisor. I got all the information and I left.
Wow.
So I started my company. I called it Flash Cleaning Services.
Okay.
So what I would do is because I used to work 9 to 5, Mondays to Fridays. So
how did you get the idea of the Flash?
Okay, Flash.
It's very prophetic. I think it's very prophetic that you should have named it Flash.
I know. My surname is Fashogbon.
Yes.
People used to call me Fash in those days.
Okay.
So what I did,
like a shortened form.
Of my surname.
Yeah.
So instead of saying the Fashogbon, Fashogbon, like Fash, the Fash I know.
Fash. Fash I know was called Fash as well. Yes.
Abbreviation of Fashogbon.
Yes.
So I just thought, why not put an L in it? The reason I said I don't want to just be like
another Fash.
Another Fash, because it would just make me feel, it's just Nigerian market or just Nigerian.
Oh.
So I said I'm going to put an L in it.
So it was strategic.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
So because I thought of Fash cleaning services, if I wrote that down,
Wow.
Yeah. I wrote
Wow.
that down actually. Then I thought, put an L in it. Then I made it Flash.
Wow.
That was how Flash came about.
Wow.
And yeah, so Flash wasn't just about being flashy or extravagant.
Or cleaning in a flashy way.
And exactly, it's got nothing to do with that. It's just got to do.
Funny enough, one of the top cleaning brands it's something called Flash, actually.
I see.
Yeah, it comes something called Flash. That's why I asked that question. Well, how did you come up with that name?
All
Because
right.
I think in business, name is very, very important. What you
Yeah.
name your business is important.
And I realized later, like people
It
love
helped.
it.
Yeah, of course.
Very
of
catchy,
course.
you know.
Yeah.
People don't forget.
No,
They
no.
just go like, oh.
I mean, it's even possible that you came before this Flash thing.
Yeah,
This
it's
Flash
possible.
cleaning.
Yeah, it's possible.
You
Yeah.
know?
So
Okay, Bayo, stop. Pause. Guest, Mr. Bayo Fash from Flash Flooring in North London. Okay, so Flash. Right. So let's continue this conversation. It's quite intriguing.
oh, thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, so after doing the training and I got the name, obviously I used my phones
Okay.
because it's one of the kind of business that is low entry barrier. So, I mean, there are so many businesses that are low entry.
Bayo, I love that. I did something on the language of business. I believe that is one business language that a lot of people need to know about. Barriers to entry.
Yeah.
So that, like you said, is a low entry barrier business. Low entry barrier business.
Yeah.
So for those people out there who wants to start a business, think of a low entry barrier, almost like a low hanging fruit. Don't go into a business that will need £1 million like Mr. Fash. Continue.
Well, it depends on the person's vision or passion.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
No, I'm just teasing you. Yeah.
I know. So obviously I bought the machine and catcher with my money.
Okay.
And then that was how I started. So when people call me, because I was doing 9 to 5,
Okay.
and obviously it was not possible to work in the evening. So once they call me, I'll tell them straight away that I was booked for the week. Well,
Only the weekend. Only the weekend is
was it-
available.
Yeah, only weekends. Yeah, management too. I wasn't lying. That can be considered as management too.
Yes. Of course.
So what I would do is I would spend my Sundays after church distributing flyers. So I made flyers as well. I made the flyers with this printing company in tagline. I made thousands. It cost me only £75 in those days.
Wow.
And I made I think I had about maybe
10,000?
10 boxes of flyers.
Roughly how many? Can you remember? Do you remember?
It wouldn't be less than 50 to 60,000.
No.
Yes.
Wow.
Or more. They were
Wow.
boxes. I remember
Wow.
putting them, stacking them on
Wow.
my flats. Then.
You really meant business.
Yeah. And then what I would do is straight after church, I will go about distributing flyers. Putting flyers, and I don't know why I stopped doing that. I should still keep doing that. And that was what helped me to start the business in those days.
That was what skyrocketed the business.
It
for
did,
you.
actually. It really helped. That was my only form of marketing. I didn't advertise anywhere. I was just doing flyers.
Wow.
So I would go, but one thing I was doing as well, I targeted only the posh areas.
Okay.
I was more into the. Sorry if I don't mention your area. It's Charliewood, those aspects, Kennington, Kensington, those areas, Fulham, Chelsea.
Highgate.
Yeah, some part of it, Yeah, I wasn't going to Alston, I wasn't going to Willesden.
I was going to Edgeware.
I didn't go to
Edgeware.
No, I didn't go to all those areas.
Okay.
I was going, and some of the customers, I still have up to today. Some of my customers
From
back then.
Wow.
Yes. From
Wow.
long time ago. So that was what I was doing. I would distribute the flyers, And then I was getting phone calls.
Wow.
People would call me, so I would do.
Amazing.
And I was saving money. I opened an account. The account I still have up to today, because I believed I could save £1 million.
That was the target.
Obviously,
that was the target.
My target was I would save 200,000 per annum.
Wow.
Yeah,
For
I
5
thought I
years.
could do it for 5 years.
That's amazing.
If you had told me then
Like it was impossible.
it was impossible, I wouldn't speak to you again. I would just have left you
fall
as a
out.
dream
We won't
killer.
be friends.
Yeah. I'm serious. I wouldn't. People would think I just stop like, yo,
Wow.
this was
Stop speaking
dream
to
killers.
them.
Yeah, I just moved away from them because I thought I could do it. So that was what happened. And then during the course of doing the carpet cleaning, people would not read the flyers very well.
Right.
And people will ask me if I could fit carpets. So they will go like, yeah, oh,
They
carpet
just see
cleaning.
carpet. They just see
They
carpet.
just see the carpet and say like, oh, we bought the carpet, blah, blah, blah. Or some fitters let us down. Can you come and fit? I will turn around and say, oh, sorry, I only clean. At times, there was a week I got calls like that. So many calls. Like, I always call them, mismatch calls, I'll be like, oh, another mismatch.
When you had 50,000 flyers to give out.
Exactly,
Somebody
come on.
calling
You calling me to I say, I only clean it, not fit carpets, for God's sake. Stop calling me to fit carpets.
Wow.
Then some will call me. Some will even call me to come and fit wood.
Wood flooring.
Yeah.
Wow.
Some will call me to come and fit vinyl. I'm like, come on, man. I wrote this in English. I designed the flyers. It's a waste of my time. I'm serious. Honestly, they were so annoying. They would be calling me. But then that helped me. Because
course.
one day
It's
I sat
market
down.
research. It's market research they were doing for you.
Yeah.
Free market research.
Yeah, one day I just sat down to myself and said, this is me trying to raise £1 million. Why don't you go and learn how to fit carpets, how
earn more
to
money.
fit wood, and earn more money? You got it. And that was exactly what I did.
Wow.
Exactly what I did. So now I did my research.
So 5 years probably became 2.5 years now, or 2 years.
Oh God.
Yes,
So that was what I did. So I thought to myself, you know what? I'm going to learn how to fit. I took time off work. I took another extra 1 month unpaid leave.
No.
I went to the courses. I'm sure if you come to my office, you see the certificates, so many certificates.
Yes,
Carpet
I remember
yeah.
seeing certificate on your shelves at all times.
Yeah, all times, So I've got, I went to learn how to fit carpets, how to estimate carpets, how to fit vinyl, how to fit solid wood. I did all the courses.
Wow.
Some, did part-time, some I did full-time. So when I finished, I went to this guy. I met his maybe cousin or family member at the training center. Went to NICF. That's the National Institute of Carpet and Floor Layers.
Okay.
Yeah.
The trade body.
Yeah, the trade body.
Yeah.
They linked me up with FITA. So I did the training there, and then what's it called? He linked me up with his uncle or whoever that I can't remember now. He had a shop in Tottenham, I think, Lordship Lane. Then.
Okay.
And then so I went to work for him for free.
Wow.
He told me he didn't need any fitter. I said, yeah, I've just finished the training courses and I just want to gain some experience. So, okay. He said he asked if I was ready to work for free, and I said, oh, yes. So I worked for him for about 6 months. I would finish my 9 to 5, drive straight down there, and weekends, the days I don't have carpet cleaning to do, straight down there.
Wow.
I was working round the clock, Mondays to Sundays. So I would go help him with everything, feed for free. He did not even for one day give me a single penny. He never gave me. I would at times, when I started getting to know how to fit properly, when he would stand there and watch me. At times he would go, just leave me there and do it.
Yeah.
He was making money. I was doing the work. At times he would just, started getting in, when I started getting comfortable with
But you were
fitting.
getting valuable experience, though.
Yeah, I was getting, yeah. He said it to me. He said, I know you just getting, you tapping my knowledge
course, of
and you're
course.
going to leave me. He
Yeah,
told me one
of
day.
course, of
I
course.
said,
That's why he didn't pay you.
Yeah, I said, look, I'm not complaining. I'm happy, you know. So that was how it all started. So when I did that, you know, then I knew it was time to leave. So I resigned at my place of work.
Okay.
Before I resigned, so many things happened. Number one, I started getting so many phone calls. Customers phone non-stop. I was getting
To fit, not the cleaner.
no to fit. I was getting clean as well.
Oh, cleaning.
I was now getting more calls to fit carpets.
Right.
And I was only doing fitting. Then at that time, because I was doing that, I realized it was very difficult for me to handle it all by myself. So I begged my brother to resign
Okay.
at his place of work and join
you.
It was a scary moment. We had a meeting, he didn't want to do it, he wasn't sure. Because then I was making a lot of money in my engineering job.
Okay.
So it was better for him to resign what he was doing
and
join me.
taking care of the
So what I was doing then, I was making more money Saturdays and Sundays
than you were all week.
than all week doing my engineering job.
Wow.
So I thought to myself, what's the point? If 2 days I could be making that much money, then why do I want to keep doing 9 to 5 all my life?
Sorry, Flash. When you said engineering, was this the fabrication thing? The
Yeah.
one that needs the 1 million?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't resign.
Okay. All right.
All along I was still doing my 9 to 5.
Okay.
9 to 5, that was why I could only work weekends with the engineer, so I thought to myself, if I resigned, it would make more sense. I could have Mondays to I could
Friday.
concentrate more on the business.
Okay.
So my brother, we now agreed he would join the company as a partner, and then my engineering job, all the money we put in one account.
Okay.
Everything we make in the business we put in the same account.
Okay.
We put an account and we pay ourselves salaries from there.
Right.
That one
Makes sense.
Yeah, that one makes sense. So that way we know we will not lose out. So that was so he finally agreed after 1 year of persuasion
Wow.
to join.
Wow.
And when he decided, I resigned, which was another long story. They wouldn't let me go. It took almost 6 months before I could resign. I had to train people. They made me do part-time, and they made me believe it will help my business, because in case I'm not able to make enough money, that at least I still have the job. So I did part-time for a while, but it didn't work, because I would start a design and I would need to go back to the company to finish off, and I wasn't happy because
you were not full-time.
Yeah, I was not
If you were
full-time.
doing it full-time.
And I was trying to do full-time work doing part-time.
Yes.
So at the point in time, I just told them I had to leave.
Okay.
So they let me leave, which was good. And then I left and I concentrated on the business. I changed the name of the company to Flash Carpets and Cleaning Services.
Okay.
So after a while, we got so busy with the carpets. So carpet jobs and up and down, and I couldn't cope with the cleaning. I couldn't accommodate the cleaning. No time to do it. So I changed the name again to Flash Carpets.
Okay.
Then as the time went on, I went to learn more about, training. I was training myself.
Training
And
is
my brother,
key.
we were both doing all the courses. I went to do more wood courses and vinyl courses and what have you. So when we did that, we changed the name to Flash Flooring, which is the name up to today.
Up to today.
We just changed it, made it simple.
Wow.
Flash Flooring. So in the course of that, what I now did was when I started doing the fitting, I realized I was trying to raise £1 million. Sorry, not that I realized. I mean, I challenged myself that, look, you're trying to
challenge yourself.
Yeah, you're trying to raise £1 million. Why don't you now learn? Why don't you now start to supply carpets?
Okay.
I didn't have a shop, so obviously, so I thought, I'll still work from home. So I started researching the companies that will deliver carpets.
Okay.
Because to me, at my place, it's difficult to deliver big rows in front of my driveway, and you know,
Well, there wasn't enough room.
exactly. So it was a bit difficult because no, most companies will not deal with you. No, 99% of wholesalers or manufacturers will not deal with you. They won't take you serious. If you want to operate from home, they don't want to deliver carpet. They want a shop premise.
It'll be awkward anyway.
Or you have a warehouse. If not, they don't want to deal with you. But finally, luckily, I got one company that was ready to do that.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm not going to say the name.
Okay.
Just in case they don't like if I share. Maybe they don't do that anymore, I don't know. But if you get in touch with me, I'll let you know. So I now called the company, and that was how I started. So now I changed the flyer to like in supply. So I just changed it to, you know, flash flooring with supply carpets. But I was working from home, and they gave me swatches. So I could take to customers' houses, I will measure up, and I'll show them, you know, I was doing free estimate. I still do up to today. And
okay, swatches, those samples.
Those samples.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.